Vishing. Vishing is voice phishing conducted over the phone. The caller impersonates a legitimate organization, usually a bank, a government agency, or a technology company, and uses social pressure to extract money or personal information. Common scenarios include calls claiming your social security number has been suspended, that your bank account has been flagged for fraud, or that you owe back taxes and will be arrested unless you pay immediately. Caller ID spoofing allows the attacker to display any number they choose, including the real number of the organization they are impersonating. The urgency in the call is deliberate. It is designed to stop you from thinking clearly or calling back on a verified number. Smishing. Smishing is phishing conducted through SMS text messages. The messages typically claim to be from a delivery company, a bank, or a government agency and contain a link to a fake website. Common triggers include failed package deliveries, unresolved bank transfers, and toll payment reminders. The link leads to a page that either harvests login credentials or installs malware on the device. SMS messages feel more personal and immediate than email, which is why conversion rates for smishing are consistently higher. Tech support scam. Tech support scams begin with a warning, a browser pop-up claiming your computer is infected, an email saying your software subscription is expiring, or an unsolicited call from someone claiming to be from Microsoft or Apple. The goal is to get the victim to grant remote access to their device. Once access is granted, the attacker installs malware, steals stored passwords and financial data, or charges a large fee to remove a problem they invented. The scam exploits fear of losing a device rather than greed, which makes it effective across a wide range of people. Government impersonation. The attacker poses as an official from a government body, the IRS, the Social Security Administration, HMRC, Immigration Enforcement, or local police. The message claims the victim owes a fine, faces imminent arrest, or must verify their identity to continue receiving benefits. Payment is demanded in a form that is difficult to recover: gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. Legitimate government agencies do not demand payment by gift card. They do not threaten arrest over the phone. The threat of legal consequences is the mechanism. Without it, the scam does not work. The Grandparent Scam. The caller impersonates a grandchild or a lawyer or police officer calling on their behalf and claims the grandchild has been arrested, is in hospital, or is stranded abroad and needs money immediately. They instruct the victim not to tell other family members because of embarrassment or ongoing legal proceedings, which prevents anyone from verifying the story before money is sent. The scam works by triggering immediate fear for a loved one and removing the natural impulse to check with someone else first. Package delivery scam. The victim receives a text or email claiming their package cannot be delivered and asking them to click a link to reschedule or pay a small redelivery fee. The link leads to a fake site that captures card details or login credentials. The timing of these messages often coincides with periods of high online shopping, when people expect deliveries and are less likely to question a notification. The fee is intentionally small to reduce resistance. The card details collected are worth far more. Job scam. The victim receives a job offer, usually unsolicited, for a remote position with an unusually high salary and minimal requirements. After accepting, they are sent a check to purchase equipment and told to forward the remaining funds to a vendor. The check bounces after the money has been sent. In other versions, the role involves tasks that are illegal, such as acting as a money mule, without the victim understanding what they have become part of. Work-from-home listings and mystery shopper roles are the most common formats. Romance scam. The attacker builds a fictional identity on a dating app or social media platform and develops a genuine emotional relationship with the victim over weeks or months. Common personas include military personnel stationed abroad, doctors working with international organizations, and engineers on offshore contracts. Once emotional investment is established, a financial crisis emerges, a medical emergency, a business deal collapsed, a salary delayed. The victim sends money to help someone they believe they love. The request recurs. the relationship never leads to meeting in person. Pig butchering. Pig butchering is a long-term investment scam that begins with an apparently accidental contact, a wrong number message, a match on a dating app, or a random connection on social media. The attacker builds a relationship over weeks before introducing a cryptocurrency investment platform. The victim makes small deposits and sees convincing returns. Withdrawals work at first. Once a large sum is deposited, the platform freezes the account and demands fees to release the funds. The fees are a secondary scam. The original deposit is already gone. The name refers to the practice of fattening an animal before slaughter. The longer the build-up, the larger the final loss. Advance fee fraud. The victim is told they have been selected to receive a large sum, a lottery prize, an inheritance, a government grant, or a share of a business deal requiring a trusted partner. To release the funds, they must pay a series of upfront fees covering taxes, legal costs, or administrative charges. Each payment is followed by a new obstacle requiring another. The money never arrives. The format is old, originating in physical mail, and is now found across email, messaging apps, and social media in many variations. Victims are not unsophisticated. The initial approach is often detailed, and the documentation presented looks legitimate. QR code scam. QR codes are physically placed over legitimate ones in public locations, parking meters, restaurant tables, event posters, and charity collection points. The victim scans what appears to be a real code and is taken to a fake payment page or credential harvesting site. The attack works because QR codes are opaque before scanning. The destination URL is not visible until the camera has already read it. Attackers also embed QR codes in emails as images, bypassing security filters that scan text links, but do not always process images. Fake charity scam. Following a natural disaster, a public health crisis, or a high-profile tragedy, scammers create organizations with names similar to legitimate charities and solicit donations through social media, email, and cold calls. The money goes to the attacker. Fake charity scams are most effective in the days immediately after an event, when the desire to help is strong and it is not yet clear which organizations are actually responding. The branding, website, and social media presence of a fake charity are often indistinguishable from a real one at a first glance. Thanks for watching. How do you imagine the future of scamming will look? Let us know in the comments. Also, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.